Good morning. I am staying at the Atlanta Airport Marriott Gateway. So right here is the valet booth. This is where you would be greeted by someone who would valet your vehicle. It is $50 a day, and the park is actually right there where it says service garage over in the corner. That's also the Sky Tram up above that would take you to the airport. We did go to the airport yesterday, and it's about a maybe a 5-minute ride or less to get there. So let's go in. So this is the lobby area. They have Terminal East over there where you can get your coffee in the morning. I do like the chandelier right there. Those are the front desk agents over there. It appears that they get a lot of airline pilots who stay here. This is Champion's Restaurant. I did not go here or to eat, but it was crowded last night with a lot of people. Here's a photo of Bill Marriott and his son. I don't know what's over here. This is probably for the valet. So this is the valet area and where they luggage storage. So this is like the bar that you could come have a drink at. I don't think they sell food here. It's called Flights Wine and Bourbon Bar. This is some seating areas. One of the things I will say is that the service was really good. I had an issue with my flight the day of check-in where it was actually, they denied boarding, and they were able to check me in. I did have to provide the credit card when I arrived, but they already had my room reserved. So this is the meeting rooms over here, and I believe that maybe this is some additional meeting rooms back here. But there are seating areas back here. I won't go back here. I'll stop it right here. Layout of the property and your flight schedules, the flights that are at the airport. The restrooms are this way. This is Terminal East. They do have specific hours. I know they're open in the morning. I don't see the hours displayed, but you can go in here and get souvenirs. You can get your Starbucks coffee. You can get snacks, soda, chips, candy. So you come down this hall. And here is the women's bathroom. Oh, so it's connected to Champions. So let's go inside the Champions because I found the back door. So this is Champions. They are open until midnight. That's what they told me when I arrived. But this is inside. It was crowded. It appears that it's a sports bar of some type, but this is empty. This is like so perfect right now. It's already set up for tonight. Today is a holiday, so it's not that much activity. There was a big football game yesterday, so I believe a lot of people left first thing this morning to get back to their respective cities. I am heading out, but this is Champions. They do have outdoor seating, a bar area. They have TVs throughout for different sporting events. So we were able to get in. So this is the door that was locked right here. This is where you would wait to be seated. So if you're looking for something to eat and you're at the airport, maybe you have a long delay, I would consider Champions here at the Marriott, especially if it's at maybe around lunchtime or at night, and you just leave out of the airport and you come straight here to get you a bite to eat. So let's go into the bathroom. Oh, it smells really good in here and it looks nice. This is the bathroom. I'm shocked. Normally it doesn't smell that good. It's nice and clean. There are additional items that you can purchase if you're here. They have Clorox wipes, Dramamine. I guess you get motion sickness. I don't know where the cruise port is here and why you would get motion sickness in Atlanta, but there you have it. Snacks and drinks. So this is how you get to the parking deck. These doors are locked for security. We got here one night at like 12:45 in the morning and it was locked, so I had to use my key to get in. That's great to know, because often you go to hotels and the lobbies are not locked. Okay, so the reason why I'm coming to the parking garage is because on this trip, I had the pleasure of renting a EV vehicle. I do not own one. This is my first time driving an EV vehicle. The EV station is on P2. Well, I'll show you. Let's go. So the EV station is straight ahead. There is a station for a Tesla and for a regular EV vehicle. This is a very slow charge. I got in at about 7 p.m. last night. It is almost 12 hours later and the same blue vehicle is still here. So I take it that this is a Tesla. I did look up, I had a Hyundai Ioniq 5, and it said that there is a something that you put on top of it to allow you to be able to charge with a Tesla, with the Tesla charger, but it did not allow. So they just have 2 bays, one for the Tesla and one for an additional EV vehicle. But this is a very, very slow charge. I think it's 50 kilowatts. I may not be saying it right. Again, I do not own the EV vehicle. I only rented one, and it's free. But it is a very, very slow charge. So once you come in, this is the section, or you can stay here or be there because the cords do stretch. But this is where you would park your vehicle to charge. There are the signs where you would enter to self-park. So we're back inside the hotel. Now we're gonna go to the gym area and the fitness room. So this is the pool and the fitness area. There is somebody in the fitness area. Let's go. All right, so we have our free weights over here in the corner. We have a leg press. We have one of those like 101. I'm just playing. But we have the matrix, so all the different areas that you can work on with this one piece of equipment. We have some more free weights. We have fences right here. We have a Peloton, so if you're in a Peloton, on the bike, we have some treadmills. Various variations of the ellipticals. There's a chest press, which I won't show you. I hope you saw it when we first came in because there's somebody on it. We have another matrix machine that is a lateral pull down. Sometimes when you go to the Marriott and you're in the gym, people don't know this, but they have fruit for you to refuel, and then they have earbuds. So they do have the earbuds, they have the fruit, they have the water over here on the top, on the side, and they have towels. So that was good to see this morning that they had fruit. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything in the video and it not be here. But I do like that. I appreciate that little touch. I do. So this machine is hot and cold. So they have the hand sanitizer, they have the disinfectant wipes, they have the remote control for the TV for you to use, and they have a place for you to place your towels when you are done. I've never seen this, but they have locker rooms. They have one for the men, and they have one for the women. Let's go inside of the women's. Okay, so this is the women's locker room. They have a sink, they have a toilet, and a shower stall. Yep. With the products, they have towels for you to place on the floor. I don't see, this is where you would put your towels. So that's good. Section for the towels. So any additional towels, washcloths, cabinets for you to leave your items. This is a nice little touch. So even though you got in to this area with a key. You need a key card to get into this entire area. The pool hours are 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. The maximum number of occupants is 60. It's really nice and serene. It is, you can see a lot of the places that need to be updated, but they even have a station for someone with a disability. The tallest this pool goes up to is 5 feet. This is a swim at your own risk pool. But this is, I like the white. I like the turquoise. All right, let's go upstairs to the concierge lounge. I am about to ask some questions about this lounge though. All right, so this is the concierge lounge. These are the hours of the concierge lounge, but it is not open after 12 p.m. on Friday, all the way up until Sunday at 5 p.m. And just to let you know, it is closed during major holidays. So all this weekend it's been closed. Today is a Monday, it's a holiday, and it is closed. And I asked at the front desk the hours of operation because it's been closed ever since I got here. It looks nice inside. There's a coffee station. Looks like there's some food on the side that I can see at Keurig. So this is our room. We had a 2-bedroom. It only had a shower stall. Nothing spectacular about the room. It really and truly, it wasn't anything spectacular about the room, but we stayed in room 763. So we were on the top floor down the hall from the concierge. So if you want to use the amenities there, perfect location for you and your family. So this is the way you walk to get to the SkyTram to go to North Terminal or South Terminal at the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. So this is the road that you would take to get to the garage if you were self-parking. So you see this sign, you turn right, and you go straight down here where this car is. And you go to the second gate if you're gonna use the charging port. So right here is the SkyTram to the domestic terminal and the rental car center. So this was very convenient for me to return the car with no issues whatsoever. These are the elevators that you take to go up if you have luggage. And we're here. This is where you catch the train. This one is going to the rental car center. Oh, and this one is for us to go, that we just missed, to the terminal. So we have to wait for the next one. We just missed it. It tells you where you should board and unboard. So right here it tells you, it runs every 2 minutes. It gives you the time, where it's going, where you are. So over here it tells you this door position closed, please use the other doors. So if you should not stand there, if you're not able to board, it's gonna let you know. There are signs when you get off on both sides to let you know if you're going to the convention center or the arena, go this way, or the Marriott. And if you're going to the Renaissance, Springhill Suites, or AC Hotels Marriott, you go right. So here's the directories. It's a holiday weekend, it's Labor Day, and it's packed on the train, like completely packed. Yesterday was hardly anyone on the train. So the one thing that I like about this SkyTram is that there is no gap between the floor of the building and the train. So your luggage can easily transition from the train to the floor. I know a lot of people don't appreciate that, but when you travel a lot, you do. Because then that means you don't have to lift up the heavy luggage, which is typically more than 40 pounds, and get it over to the next gap. So I do like that. So this is how you go to the North Terminal. I'm not flying Delta. I'm actually flying American. So it's off to the side, and this is where you enter. And there's rarely any traffic down here, so you should not have to worry about any cars at all. And you are at Domestic Terminal North. So look for this sign right here, W1. This is the MARTA station right here. If you want to take the train into Atlanta, which I've done when I was younger,